heartbeat toy. Woo! Keep going. I have a very strong competitive spirit in me. When I was a kid, I played baseball, soccer, loved being outside. I was 10 years old when it all started. Looking through all these pictures, like I can actually feel like how I feel in the picture. I remember feeling weak. I've had cancer 4 times. I've had over 75 surgeries. I've had a 12.5-hour facial reconstruction. At one point, I remember telling my mom what songs I wanted played at my funeral. Doctors said that I most likely would not make it past age 18, but here I am, and I'm still alive. I struggled with finding a normal life again. I needed something, a catalyst to bring me back. The LiveStrong Challenge was the first activity that I had done in 8 years. I rode with 6 of my friends. When we came to the finish, there was a sign that said participants and a sign that said survivors. And I realized, wow, this is why I'm here. It represented so much more than just a bike ride. It was the idea that life is possible after cancer. That particular event sparked a fire. I started riding my bike a lot. It was challenging at first because I had no level of fitness starting out. The more active I became, the better I felt. And once I got rolling, it snowballed. I did a century ride in Lake Tahoe, a half Ironman triathlon, a full Ironman triathlon, and that led me all the way to the finish line of the Ironman World Championship in Hawaii. All of a sudden, all these doors opened. Somebody from LiveStrong reached out to me after they got back from a trip called Survivor Summit, where they had successfully climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and said, "This will change your life." And when I found out that I would be raising money to help fight for those people affected by cancer, just like me, it was the easiest decision I've ever made. In January of 2015, we flew into Tanzania, where Mount Kilimanjaro is located. The sun rose the next morning, and we looked to the north, and you see this giant, like, looming. That's where we're headed. It's 19,341 feet up. Every day, my friend and I took a video. We would talk about what we were climbing for, who we were climbing for. Feel good, ready to take this mountain on in honor of the 30 million plus people fighting cancer. Reaching the summit of Kilimanjaro was incredibly difficult. The altitude, the cold air.
This is way harder for me than it is for this guy.
But when you get to the top, none of that matters. I was looking down into Kenya, looking down into Tanzania, looking up at this cobalt blue sky that was just so pure. When you're looking out from the top of the world and seeing just how small you are, it really makes you grateful for all that we have. Life is a gift. It's worth fighting for. And there's people there to help in that fight. And I want to be one of them. It all goes to support our free services at LiveStrong. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. Every day people are surpassing milestones. It might not be climbing a mountain, it might not be, completing an Ironman race. Good job, runners! But as long as it makes you happy, then it's worth fighting for. Every day you're a survivor if you decide to wake up and fight.